Take a look at this chart right here. Bitcoin is about to confirm above this white line for the first time in more than 3 years. Last time we were confirmed to support this white line, we reached our market cycle double top. So is Bitcoin in trouble reaching this white line at this moment, and what is going to happen next? Also in this chart, it has a secret code for finding out the next market cycle top. If we zoom out and we look at the facts, one line is going to be our next market cycle top. Is it going to be this red line? Is it going to be this green line? Or will it be this orange line? We're about to find out. Let's get into it. Welcome. I'm Steve. Here we deliver honest, sponsorship-free TA with genuine value. Subscribe for a no BS approach that actually helps you. Subscribe. Now, here we are on the Bitcoin US dollar index, and we are on the weekly chart, and things are heating up. Bitcoin has been on fire. The world is captivated with the crypto space, which is very exciting. What I want you to do first is give yourself a round of applause for those who have survived the Bitcoin bear market. And I kept telling you, there's light at the end of the tunnel. Everything is going to be fine. Those people that survived the bear market, man, give yourself a round of applause. And for those folks who are relatively new into the market, just getting in, welcome. What you're going to notice is you're going to make several mistakes that everyone makes in their first 1 or 2 cycles. A, you're going to be over trading. B, you're going to be over emotional. What you need to do is trade way less and remain more level-headed. When Bitcoin is going up, you need to remain more level-headed than everyone. When Bitcoin is crashing down, you need to remain more level-headed than everyone. If you can do that one thing and one thing only, you'll be far ahead of more than 70% of people that are in the space. It's very difficult to do. But let's go back to the charts here. White line, and by the way, this is a custom indicator. So we're looking at what we call Steve's Fib Ma. Those of you who have my legendary indicator bundle, you have this, pull it up. This is an incredible chart. It's super colorful, it's very clean, and it's based on 2 things and 2 things only. It's based on moving averages, and it's based on the Fibonacci. Okay, so 2 of the most critical things. If they had a baby, this is their baby. And we can use this to gauge every part of the market cycle, whether we're at the top or whether we're at the bottom. Now, case in point, if you look at this purple line, that represents our market cycle bottoms. If you look at the history, we came back down here with our double bottom back in 2015, right at this purple line. We came here back in the 2018, support at this purple line. Even the COVID crash, support at this purple line. Even most recently, support at this purple line, and just a couple candles breaking through right below this purple line. What's even cooler is if you take what percentage the candles went below this purple line, it's the same percentage that we went below it with a wick back in 2015. So this chart has so many hidden messages in here that can help you make a lot more money and remain level-headed. But Bitcoin is about to break above this white line, something that we haven't done quite literally since our market cycle top. Our market cycle double top was here. That was literally the last time that we were holding support at this white line. Keep in mind, this is a weekly chart. So has this candle confirmed yet? No, but it's likely that this candle will confirm as support here. That's not a definite, but it's very likely, right? So what we have in front of us is this orange line. This orange line is what we had some resistance with near our double top, right? And if you look even further, this green line, which is currently at 145,000, the green line is what we had our resistance at with our market cycle top. Keep in mind, this was our top, this was our double top. Now, one thing to keep in mind is how to use this chart to your advantage. And when we look at it, and let's study market cycle tops for a moment, shall we? It's very interesting for the market cycle top, and as Bitcoin is bullish, everyone is going to be looking at one thing and one thing only. Where's this top going to be, right? Tilt your phone to the side and subscribe. So what you want to look at is study the facts, and you always want to do 2 things. You want to study the facts, and whatever you do, you want it to be the opposite of what the majority of people are doing, right? Keep in mind, if you stay level-headed and do the opposite of them and focus on the facts, you're going to be ahead of the high majority of people. Those 3 things are so hard to do. which is why you follow my channel. I'm going to keep you level-headed. I've been on here on YouTube since 2017. I'm what they call an OG here, right? And we're still under the radar. So hit that subscribe button. I'll keep you level-headed through this whole bull run. What usually happens with market cycle bottoms is everyone, the majority, are saying we're going to go way lower and we don't. And what happens when market cycle tops is everyone, the majority, are saying we're going to go way higher and we don't. So what you have to understand is that the human psychology in crypto and in any market is overly emotional. We're overly emotional at the top. We think it's going to go way higher and it doesn't, the majority of people. And then we're overly emotional at the bottom. We think it's going to go way lower and it doesn't. So once you understand the basic fundamentals of which I just described, you're going to have a concept that most people still don't understand because they're still in that majority. They're still in the herd. By the way, I'm supposed to be with my kids right now, but instead I'm pumping out videos to make sure you're level-headed, which is probably going to get me in big trouble. So the only thing I ask is that you hit that subscribe button, put a thumbs up on this video, and share this video with one person in crypto. This is our road to 500,000 in this cycle. Share this video with one person in crypto. So if you look at the tops and we say, okay, this first top that we had here, 2011, boom, June 2011, market cycle top. We came back down, not to the purple line, but to the blue, right? And we went far above this red line. Not a couple bucks above the red line. It was literally 300% above the red line, okay? So we went crazy high above this red line, which is why we didn't crash down to the purple line. We crashed down to the blue line. It would have been a ridiculous crash if we crashed down to the purple line. It would have been a correction of 96%, which just wasn't in the cards, right? So we crashed down to the blue line, and then we rallied up for our second market cycle top, 2013. Did we go 300% above that time? No, we went 70%. So way, way, way less, right? First time, more than 300% above the red line. Next one, just 70. And the next one, because we didn't go 300%, we actually crashed down to the purple line for the first time. Then we had a legit market cycle. So once we finally had a real true market cycle, we understand we didn't go far above the red line, this one, and we crashed down here. So what we did is we took another stair step down and we held resistance at the red line. We didn't break through 70% like we did in the prior cycle. We didn't break through 300% like we did in the one before. It was resistance. So it wasn't that 300%. We took a stair step down for 70%, and then we took another stair step down for the resistance here. So in 3 market cycles in consecutive order, we took a big stair step down. And once again, we respected that purple line, and then we repeated the whole thing. And our next market cycle took another stair step down. We didn't have a top at the red line. We took a stair step down to the green line. Okay, so that was 4 stair step downs in a row. It wasn't 300% above the red line like the first one. We took a stair step down for the next one to 70%. Then we took a stair step down for the next one as resistance to the red line. Then we took another stair step down on the fourth one as not the red line. We took another stair step down to this green line. So every single market cycle in consecutive order, 4 in a row, a big stair step down. So one could think, okay, our last market cycle was at this green line. If we simply took another stair step down, it should be around the orange line that we might have a market cycle top, right? Just based on the facts, it's not outlandish to say what I just said. In fact, it's very factual based. It's very evidence based to say, hey, we should really look at this orange line, right? Let's look at it right now. Where is this orange line? It's right here. But what you're not realizing is watch the trajectory rise, right? As we get through this white line, you start to see the orange line rise. When we broke through this white line, the orange line was at roughly 22K. And by the time that we actually had our market cycle top, the orange, and by the time we had a double top, the orange line was all the way up here at 73,000. So it went from like 22K up to 73K. So keep in mind, this is This indicator is based on two things, the Fibonacci and moving averages. So as price increases, moving averages go up, right? It's logic, okay? So where the orange line is now, it's likely that the orange line will not be in this exact position when we have our market cycle top, although it's incredibly noteworthy to look at where it is right now so we can get a gauge for it, right? So we're all together on this, where we took a big stair step down from the first cycle to the second cycle, and from the second cycle to the third cycle, and then from the third cycle to the fourth cycle. And that's why this chart is so fascinating, because it's saying, hey, this orange line, it could be a real problem. And by the way, the orange line is definitely a strong level of resistance. Case in point, our double top had rejection at this orange line. And during the entirety of our market cycle top, we held very strong support at this orange line. So it went from being very strong support, and when you break it, it becomes resistance. Anytime you break support, it becomes resistance. Anytime you break through resistance, it becomes support, right? So case in point, this white line should be our support. When we're breaking through this area that has held resistance for a period of time, it should be our support. And this orange line should be heavy resistance. Right now, this orange line is at 81,000. Keep in mind, this bad boy will rise, okay? It will rise. It's based on moving averages. So this is going to get very, very interesting. Is Bitcoin going to have a top at this orange line? And how high is this orange line going to rise before we are near a market cycle top? Let me know in the comments down below. Hit that subscribe button. I'll see you right back here in the next video. This bull run is our road to 500,000 subscribers, but I need your help. Today, tell one person about our YouTube channel, how we spit facts, go against the herd, take no paid sponsorships of any kind. Road to 500,000, let's go.